Hi, this is Kai from New Electronic Frontier, and today I'm going to show you the A-139-2 headphone amp from Doepfer. So as you can see, it comes in the usual, pretty unspectacular but expected Doepfer box. I mean, what I like, it's, they don't spend a lot of money on that, but concentrate on the technique. So, as expected, nicely wrapped, let's see how this looks. So here we go. Power cable is already attached, and you see it's a pretty straightforward module, right? So usual Doepfer style, also usual high quality knobs, high quality jacks. If you see how it's worked, it's as what you expect from Doepfer. So it's rock solid tech and very sturdy, and I guess it's what I expect from Doepfer at least. So, I will build this into the rack, play around a little bit with it, and then come back to the conclusion and tell you what I think about this thing. So, let's see how this works out.
So now in the rack for the Doepfer A-139-2, I mean, there is not a lot I can show you via scope or what I else do with the videos, but I can give you a conclusion if this is a keeper or not. So for me, clearly, this is a keeper because when it comes down to, building together some experimental sounds, just, patching around and stuff like this, I don't like to always have my speakers on and just boot up the whole studio stuff around. So I mean, in this way, I just switch on the rack I need, and I have my headphone amps, and I just plug in my headphones, and nobody is disturbed by slowly evolving blips and beeps for hours. So I can just be in the capsule. Also, to be plain honest, I mean, the studio monitors I use, they are for mixing and actually mastering stuff. So they are not that musical as you would like to. So, I mean, with my headphones, the sound is much nicer because it's for hearing music and not so much about mixing. So this is also an advantage here. So for functionality, you have like the two inputs. If you just put in one input, it gets distributed, the mono gets distributed on both channels, so left, right, so it sounds like stereo, but it isn't for sure. If you put in a second input, one goes to left, the other goes to the right, but you still hear it as one left, one right on the same headphones. And you can you can level the input here, and you have one volume for the output, and that's actually about it. One thing that is interesting is that the inputs and outputs are DC coupled, as Doepfer writes. So you cannot just use it as a headphone amp, but they write on the website that you can, for sure use it on small loudspeakers, but also lamps, LEDs, magnets, motors, and all the stuff that can be driven by a DC output. So that's quite an interesting thing. I haven't tried it myself, but you can probably look on the Doepfer website, and there seems to be more applications in this. I will definitely keep it. I mean, the price, you get these headphone amps in a different price range, so starting at around shortly over $50. That's where the Doepfer comes in. And it goes to some IntelliJ stuff that's, I guess, 120, something like that, that has some additional features and outputs and stuff like that. So you must decide what you need, but I can definitely say that a headphone amp is a worthy addition to a rack, because it takes it makes it a lot easier to actually hear the sound, and you can just stay within your rack and just make music with it. So I will keep it definitely. It's a great helper for a nice pricing here, and well built as all the Doepfer modules are basically. So that was it. The review of the A-139-2 headphone amp from Doepfer. This is Kai from New Electronic Frontier. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped. So please subscribe, comment, like, whatever, and come back soon for more videos. Bye bye.